counting down to first pitch at Wrigley. It's Cubs baseball on the show. Next. MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, spring training action from the Cactus League between the Oakland A's and the Cubs. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Harold?
I think the sinker ball is the toughest pitch to hit because you're told all the time to look down for a ball, and every pitcher's told to get it down. But then when you start to swing and the ball sinks even more, that's when you get ground balls. So you got to go there with a real good game plan of making him get that ball up, which he knows he's not trying to do. It's a tough battle.
Jake Arrieta, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I mean, they're all good. He throws them for strikes, he dominates, he mixes speeds up. I asked him one day, what's your best pitch? And he told me all 5. Let's take a look at the Cubbies defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And at first base, Anthony Rizzo. Another one of those guys that can pick the ball out of the dirt for you. But I love the fact he's aggressive, and he'll make that throw to home, he'll throw it to second, and he'll even dive in the stands for you if he needs to.
Here's Rajay Davis now. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Oakland, center fielder, number 11.
And a foul pop behind the plate. Contreras waits on it. He's got it 1 away.
Batting second, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Now at the plate, Marcus Semien, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And Ben, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's Chris Davis now. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Well, the way I see Ed, he gets a lot of respect for his strike zone. There's not a lot of umpires in the league that have the kind of respect he does. He's consistent, he's got a great zone, and he's well respected across the board.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. A's are gone in order, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. What's going to be the key for him today, HR?
Well, Matt, they got a great pitcher on the mound, so to me, my philosophy changes when I know he's throwing. I only need a couple runs. So I get that leadoff guy on, I may move him up and drive in a run every time I get an opportunity. And then it just relaxes him on the mound as well, knowing he's got a couple runs early and let him do his thing.
Sonny Gray, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, he uses both the 4-seam and the 2-seam fastball, and what I like about it is the movement that he's able to create with both those fastballs. Now let's take a look at the A's defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Rajay Davis out there in the outfield. He's played center, played left, played some right. I just love his infectious smile. And you know what? He can run up them and climb a wall with the best of them. Sometimes he looks like Spider-Man.
Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. They lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Kyle Schwarber.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Well, they're having a good night so far. The pitcher threw a scoreless top of the first, and now he leads off with the single. This is the recipe you want.
Ryan.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. Hitless in 3 at-bats. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Davis is there. 1 away. Now he'll throw back to first. On to first, and they get the double play. So digging in now, Anthony Rizzo. First cuts for him here. The base is open and 2 away. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Davis is there. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Stepping in, Mark Canna. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
First baseman, Mark Canna.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. This ball will be chopped foul. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Striding into the box, Stephen Vogt. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Hey, he's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through for a hit. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second.
Well, this is the 6th hitter he faces. He finally gives up a hit, but man, he's looking sharp today. I think he's going to have a good game.
Well, solid.
Into the box now, Adam Rosales, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
Ready with the 0-2. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. One left for Oakland. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Ben Zobrist now. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. An impressive 4 for 7.
Ben Zobrist.
Line to the right side. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Around first, he's digging for second. Around second is Zobrist. He's headed for third. The relay, and he'll get in there safely.
Man, this guy must be living right. That should have been an out, but now he's standing at third with a big smile on his face. They're going to rule it an error, and that's a costly one, too.
Here's Addison Russell. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. Runner at third here, nobody out. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And the run will score as the Cubs strike first to lead it 1-0.
Man, he turned on that fastball right there, ripped the line drive, and scored the run easy.
Right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Gray ready with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. After it is Diaza. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Oh, and 2, here it is. It's a swinging bunt up the line. And he'll in fact just tag the runner headed down the line to take the sure out.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out to left field. Davis on the move. And he makes the catch for the second out. The relay. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Cloud Gate there, a popular tourist destination at Millennium Park.
Leading off for Oakland.
Here's Alejandro De Aza. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Wade Davis will come out now and make his first appearance of the spring.
71. Wade Davis.
Open stance by De Aza. Here's the pitch. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone.
Batting ninth, the pitch.
Yonder Alonso will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 17, Yonder Alonso.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Dribbled down the third baseline. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Cubs have decided to.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty.
Overturned, and the batter ruled out.
Stepping in now, Rajai Davis. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Jay has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The Cubs win this one despite banging out only 2 hits. Sonny Gray only completed 2 innings and is charged with the loss. So that's a wrap for this afternoon. For Harold, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched 1-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 1 run on 2 hits. No errors. They left 1 man on base. For the Athletics, no runs, just 1 hit, 1 error. They left just 1 runner on base. The winning pitcher is Jake Arrieta. Credit the save to Wade Davis. The loss goes to Sonny Gray. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 20 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.